Hi, Dennis here at Cappel Training and Shoeing. Pardon me for not looking at the camera when I'm talking here before I start, but I just did put a saddle on this horse for the first time, and he has yet to move away from where I saddled him. So you're going to get to see right from the beginning how I deal with it. Maybe this horse is going to accept it all right, and maybe he's not. He's acting like he's a little troubled. I have worked this horse on the ground, but this is the first time that I will have worked him with the saddle on. So I'm going to get out of his way here a little bit and let him come forward. Let him kind of find his own way. Let his feet start moving. Pretty cautious, pretty tight. He's looking out of his right eye as he's going around to the left. I'd rather him look like that straight away and to the left when he's traveling left. I like that he's handling that pretty easy. But right now, this horse is kind of hiding out, not intentionally maybe, but I don't have enough pressure on him at this point to have a good idea of where he is. He looks pretty calm, and I like that. But if I let him just live in this state of mind right here and don't challenge him a little bit, I feel like that I'm setting a stage for him later on to have some issues, because I can tell that this horse is being very cautious about where he's going, how he's going, and what's going on around him. So he's in a state of mind right now of self-preservation, even though he's not doing anything wrong. Right there, he looked the wrong way. So I'm gonna bring the energy up and expose him to a little bit of movement under some pressure. And he's feeling that back cinch a little bit more now because he's moving than he did when he was going real slow. I'm not chasing him with this flag. I'm using this flag to bring the energy up so that he can go forward. The hardest thing to get on these colts the first time you get on them is to get them to move their feet and be comfortable when their feet are moving. I guarantee if you were on this horse right now, it probably wouldn't feel very good. You would feel out of control because he's looking left, he's looking right. He's trying to find somewhere where he can go that feels comfortable to him. And he can't find it because he's got that saddle strapped to his back, and that's a new element for him. So he's not as comfortable as he needs to be. So I'm gonna raise that energy up just for a little bit here. Raise that energy. Send him up there and get this horse thinking a little bit. Now I like what I see right there. That horse laid down his self-preserving fight right here, and he looked out through that halter and went forward with some confidence. So I'm going to reward that. I'm going to reward that try by letting that energy come down. I'm only going to raise that energy to expose him. Just bring that energy up now. That head come up, he changed direction. I didn't ask him to. I'm gonna send him up there. I like that. I like it. Come on. Come on. Let's get stopped here. Get him stopped here. Now, I'm gonna let him sit there just a minute. I've raised that energy up pretty high on this horse, on a horse that was pretty uncomfortable. And I held it, I held it there until I got some comfort. Right here, I'm wanting him to stand right over here. He went past. Send him by. Bring him back. Find a place right there. Don't look out there. Look over here. Let him sit there. See, I didn't let him not do what I wanted. He chose to walk, so I let him run into a wall. He went past it on the other side. I let him run into a wall over here. So I'm letting him sit here right now doing nothing. And I think this is a pretty good place to quit with this horse right now. Let him have some time to think about what it took to get quiet. What it took. If he's that bothered by this right up here, I'm going to just leave it there a minute. Let him find that it's okay there. You know, I don't want him to feel like he can raise his head up and avoid me. I want him to stay there with this thing and come down, find relief coming down. Put it up there again. Very good. So I want him to know that this flag is not here to hurt him. He moved his feet. I didn't tell him to move his feet, so I've got to do something about it. I can't let him just walk off when he made that decision. I'm waiting on him. Very good. So what I wanted to achieve with him was for this horse to accept that saddle, not be worried about that, with his feet moving forward, looking out through that halter, and comfortable while he was traveling. And then when I decided I wanted him to stop, I wanted him to stay there and be comfortable while he was there. So it was a pretty short work, but there was a lot went on in this horse's mind. You saw him go from being pretty troubled to pretty relaxed. His eye is soft right now and he's comfortable. So quitting right here will set the stage to build on the next work.